Good morning, everybody. I pray you're all having a good day. This is a non-reborn related video today. I said in a couple recent videos, my friend about a couple months ago said, could you do my makeup? I'd really appreciate it. I'm kind of like a tomboy and I really don't know how, and which is weird because I never thought that anybody would come to me for makeup advice. That's somebody on my Facebook. And because when I was younger, I wasn't a tomboy, but I was so clueless about wearing skirts and makeup and all this. And as I've grown up, I've become kind of a connoisseur, I guess, in those areas. So my friend my age asked me, and then my niece, 18, she's just starting into makeup, and which is great for her to be starting into makeup and not already have her face full of all that stuff. So I'm going to show you a few helpful things today, and if you've seen any of my reborn videos, especially the giveaway, you might have seen these items before. These are what I use on a semi-daily basis. So in the morning, and I love going to Walmart because they have those little bins, and they're like $1, $1.50 for samples, and the samples last quite a while. So I'll show you that first. Like when you're in the shower in the morning, whether you have acne or not, Clean and Clear, the morning burst, the facial scrub, especially if you're having to get up real early and you're having to like get ready in a rush, and you're going to be sluggish and you think you've got to drink coffee in order to wake up. This morning burst has like some kind of vitamin C and ginseng extracts in there, and it's just great. It really kind of helps you to wake up. Pond's had a $1.50, $1.60 sample. I'm sure maybe the whole bottle, they're like the big one might cost like $5, $6, which is not bad. But the sample was like $1.50 for the Pond's, and I've had it for quite a while. And it just some great moisturizer, which I have to put on now while we're doing this. And kids, you probably don't have to put this on. It might be nice for you, but I wouldn't start out with that too young, because by the time you get to my age, you're going to be so sick of it you can't even. So I just kind of strategically put it on in certain places, my nose, the chin. Because I got a big forehead, I put it on 1, 2, just like that. And then I just take a little bit more, my first one, and then I just start rubbing it around everywhere. Try not to get too close to your eye. The eyes are very important. Don't put a whole lot of mascara, eyeliner on. And obviously only use so much for your face. If you have quite a small face, just use a little bit. Alright, so I was using this brush from Real Techniques. This is not the package for the brush, it's a different package. But that's Real Techniques. Okay, and the back wouldn't look like that or something. And at first this was like $10, but I've been using this on myself for about a good 8 months. And I've done a couple people's makeup with this. And they didn't have this at Ulta yesterday. I got these at Ulta. They didn't have them. But they had this one. This is like a kabuki brush. So there's like the cap. That way no fuzz or dust or anything is going to get in here. And you just take this off and you bring this protector down. And here's the brush. It's kind of a small handle. This is not like the other one, but this is kind of like the same, same thing. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it's gonna go. So it's important for you to get a wonderful foundation brush. Now for me, I'm a lot older. I started using Sheer Cover when I was about 30. And I have been in love with it ever since. I've tried Bare Minerals, and I think they're just a little bit heavier. Just a little bit kind of cakier, but Sheer Cover is, I love it. I love it. And even if you don't like to buy like the $30 and have to renew it, go on Amazon. They have it on Amazon. I'm sure they have it in different places. So yes. And if you don't, I go to Ulta every year for, well, I go all the time, but especially for Christmas season, they have the $20, $30 makeup kits. I usually get the $19.99 one with $3.50 off. And this is not from this past year, but 2014. It's time for me to get rid of it and, step into the new one. But I love it. I'm not going to bring you down. I'm not going to make you sad. I'm just going to bring you down this way. Bring you down. Then I have these two on the side that open up. But this needs to be flat. And the reason why I started... There we go. Just get it all over the computer. The reason why I started with this is because because of my medical issues, I don't have like natural eyebrows. Like they're not, I've never had like really like eyebrows to come in. I have the hair there, like as a guide, I guess, but I've never really had it. So I use the light. Within the past 2 to 3 years, they've been using a brow liner in here. And that's why I get them. Oh, by the way, I have a kit on standby that I got this Christmas, so I'm good to go. So there's the brow, there's the light, the medium, and the dark. There's a green corrector kind of concealer. And then these are, I didn't even realize over here, these are also eyeshadows, I believe. And then you go to eyeliners down here. Because it's a tiny, tiny little box, the best way to do it is to do the crisscross, the X in the middle, so that way you can get the most on your brush. So there's the black, and then the brown, and then the silver, I guess, and purple, blue, and bronze on that side with the lipstick. I usually don't use the lipsticks, though, in these because they kind of stink, but I use everything else. And then on this side, there is also another green concealer, a light concealer, and like an olive skin tone concealer, and a very fair concealer. I don't know what these are, honestly. And then you have your lip glosses on the bottom. And then another lipstick. I don't even think that I've ever taken this lipstick in 2 years out of the thing. So I'm going to start doing my makeup. And it's powder foundation. So I just take some and I just kind of tap some into the lid. And you always use the lid. Either that or sometimes if it gets to the end of it and it's not really wanting to come out, you just hold it like this upside down and tilt it at a couple different angles and pat it a few times, and enough should come out like so. Really can't tip it up because then it's going to fall down. So I have that. That's my that's nude, which is my skin tone. Mine is actually fair, but because of the rosacea, I have to cover that. So I have to go a little bit darker. And then this is Bisque, B-I-S-Q-U-E, foundation. So I have to do that. And instead of pouring it into this lid, I'll do it into the original. Okay, that's enough. And then there is a little bit, even though I have rosacea, there is something called a Bronzing Tin Minerals lid to lid highlighter. It says lid to lid. I don't use it on my I use it on my face. And just tap just a little teeny tiny bit of it into with the other. I'm going to use my new brush today. And so what you're going to do is obviously going to take your glasses off. Actually, I'm going to do this step first. This is Estee Lauder, but I only got it because it was like a Black Friday deal. And I have to do this step because, again, I have rosacea and I'm older. I'm almost 40. Barely, just on the edge. And I'm going to put it right there. And this Estee Lauder one that I have, the concealer, is awesome. It might cost a lot now. So I do all the zones that I'm red. I'm red right above each eyebrow. I'm red on my chin. I'm red on my nose. And if you have any extra, just do the almost down to your jawline. I just really trust this product, and it's really, really, really good. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm better. That's a drama queen. I'm going to take my new brush, and I'm just going to dab a little bit in here. And sometimes I put a little bit too much. You have to shake it off, okay? Just shake it off. And you start with your forehead because everything else is just going to fall down. Close your eyes when you first do it on your forehead, because when you first have your freshest powder. So close your eyes. You just take half of you like do this, start in the middle, go to this side, and come like all the way down to here. And then you can spread it over here onto this side. Okay. And then once you think you have both sides, you're going to just really kind of... I'm not an advocate for going over and over and over and over and over with the powder. I'm really not. Now, ladies, if you're like up to about 26, 27 years old, you're going to stop right there at the jawline. Okay? I'm not as in love with this brush as I am the other one. So next month I think I'm going to go back and get it. Make sure you close your eyes and go over your eyes too, because they'll just kind of look like you wore sunglasses when you went to the beach and your eyes are going to be kind of white. And the rest of you is going to be a little darker than that. So like I said, ladies, up to 25, you stop right there. If you want to go, if you're have a youthful face, you can still, do the jawline. But ladies that are up in my age, in your 30s, you know, you need to do the whole neck, because at some point, and you get dropsy, which is your face starts to kind of, the elasticity in your face isn't so much. And you need to just start from here and just go down like that. And you can just go around your neck, and if you want, just a little bit on your chest. Not a lot. Depending on if it's a hot summer day, you probably don't want to do that, but I'm just going to go over any area that I missed. Okay. Now, ladies, if you have acne, do not do the concealer, because it's going to bring on more cakiness to your acne, and it's going to make you break out even more. If you have acne or any other kind of thing like that, I would suggest don't do liquid foundation either for acne, because it's just going to make you break out even more, and it's going to make your face kind of like kind of bumpy and just very cakey, you know. Cakey means very thick, like thick and splotchy in different places. That's why, excuse you, somebody honking outside. That's why the loose powder is the best. Okay, I think I'm done. Looking better already. Now I have a couple tissues around here somewhere. And just, you're going to loosely just go over your whole face, so that way you don't have anything. See, you saw that I fully did my face and everything, and look, there's hardly anything on that tissue, right? Before you put all your stuff away, ladies, young ladies, there's still some powder left in here. I did too much today, by the way. And you're just going to take your brush and stick it in there, and you're going to get some loose powder. And take your brush and set it down somewhere where it's not going to touch anything. But because this has a protector, I'm just going to bring it up, and it's kind of sealed now in there. That's because when you do your eyeshadow, And then sometimes, you know, the eyeshadow, depending what brush you use, kind of, it makes it go more over, like to the edge. So that way when you use your tissue, ladies, and we do this and we wipe off the edge of that eyeshadow, even though I don't have any on, you're going to take that brush and you're going to go back around like poof, you know, just to kind of clean it up. There's a set like that that is from, I think, Lancome. And first, before I tell you which one is the base in this one, the lightest base that it's not shimmery, it is that one right there. That is the lightest color and it's not shimmery. That's going to be my base today because the one I have is running out. Make sure you clean all your brushes after you're done, if you can, if you're not in a hurry. That way the next time you can just use it. This is an angled eyeshadow brush, and it is my best friend. I've used this brush for a couple years now. I love it. I clean it periodically, and it is just wonderful. I love it. My best friend as far as makeup goes. So you're going to get quite a lot on the brush, and then you're going to go, and that just gets off like the extra particles, so that way it doesn't fall over your eyelashes or anything. So then I start from the corner, and I sweep out. And I start from the corner, and I just sweep up over the whole entire, the lid and the upper lid. Okay, you can tell the difference between the two now. That base is a wonderful starter for you. And try to get makeup. I mean, I understand if you're 13, 14, something like that, you know, your mom might not be spending a whole lot of money on getting great makeup, but the better the makeup, I mean, it doesn't have to be like name brand everything, but like CoverGirl, it's pretty inexpensive, and that is a great brand. So there's the base, and this is the eyeshadow that I would do if I was a teenager. Depending on your skin tone, and if you really have rosacea, you're probably not going to want to use pink because it's going to make you look blotchy. But if you don't, you can just do a light pink, like that. You can see the difference across your lid. Okay, and if you're just starting out, you don't need any other color there, just the pink. Less is more. Okay, you do the other side. Here's what you do on one side, you do on the other side. Now, people might think that you know, look better with all the black stuff and all the liner and all the mascara. You don't. You're just looking for the wrong kind of attention when you do that way. You get attention, but you're getting the wrong kind of attention. You want the right kind of attention. You know, the good boys out there, not the bad boys, the good boys out there, like less is more. But a lot of guys, to say the truth, when you're in high school, really don't like girls to wear makeup. Like the heavy stuff. Okay, so that's what I have so far. Let me see the minutes. It's half an hour, so yeah. I'm just going to keep on going and I'll have to crop in between. There's that. But if you're a little bit older and you want to take it to the next level, and usually in makeup kits they have pairs, or in these kind of kits they have pairs, like use the light, here's the light aqua in here, and then there's a dark aqua. So you use the light one on the bottom of the lid, right, on the lid, and then use a darker color, right, you start about halfway in the crease, all the way down here, not up here, down in the crease. And then here's a bit of a darker color. And I found the best way is to kind of go into the little box and draw out and draw out and draw out, because if you take it and you go like that, you're going to just get it on the top. You really want to get it embedded in the brush, and you're going to just take it and put it in a little box like this and draw out and draw out and draw out. That is the best way to get it on the brush. Okay, now I'm going to take this. Now if I was doing nighttime, if I was doing my makeup like really up, then maybe that'll be a different, like, yeah, the part 2 tutorial. But if I'm just doing daytime, I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it right here in the crease, and I'm going to bring it out. Okay, so far it doesn't look like it's doing anything. Okay, I see it now. Okay, so you see the difference? This is the right one that I just did on the crease. And then what you're going to do, you can try to use a brush, but the fingers work best. I just take it and I blend it in. And sometimes you bring it up a little bit and bring color up with your finger. And you blend it like that. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so see that one? It has not blended yet, right? Take it and you just blend it. Okay, and another great tip is if you're getting ready for whatever, a good part is just to put on a chunky t-shirt while you're doing it, or a tank top, or even just stand there, you know, if you're my age, in your bra, you know, it's secrecy in your bathroom, and put on your makeup so that way all of the stuff doesn't fall down on your shirt, and you're sitting there brushing it off, and you have like now foundation streaks down your shirt, or a junky shirt, or even, you know, just a brassiere, and leave it at that. So that is just a little bit of a step up from what I showed you, but if you can't see that, I'm going to do a little bit more. Now, I like a little bit of brown. Up here, on the, not all the way up, but on the outside. Just that much, you saw that, right? Blend it just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to do it. See the difference? Going to do it on the other eye now. Remember that when you're doing a light color, you need a lot more on the brush, but when you're doing a darker color, do a lot less, like less applications. You know, I said to take it and draw it out and draw it out. If it's a really light color, it might take a lot to do that, so you're going to keep on repeating it. But if it's a darker color, you're just going to do it once or twice and leave it at that. Make sure you blow off the extra particles. Okay. Then I usually take that and bring it down. And then I love this because, and this part I'm going to save. I love this in this kit. I don't think they have it in the next kit. If they do, I'll just junk this one. But there is a section in this kit that is like a brow, like under the brow highlighter. And there's like one that's kind of like peach and one that's like a champagne color. If you can see that or not, the top one right there. So I like to take that when I'm all done. Now if you're younger, you don't really have to do this. But if you're older and you're going out, whatever, you're going to church, you're doing something a little bit extra than normal, than regular, you take that and you see how that's very just kind of sparkly. You're going to take it and you're going to start on the inside and sweep all the way across. Okay, now if you don't want to do the whole thing, then you can take it like right there, halfway, and then sweep out. But I like it a little bit extra shimmer. I'm kind of a shimmery girl. So then you just took your makeup from light to a little bit more. Okay. Sorry, just getting a little vertigo. Hold on. Going back and forth makes the brain kind of... So... This eyebrow is just a little bit of whacked out. I usually, if I'm going out, you know, with my girls or something, having a good time, I'll probably do eyeliner and mascara. However, every time I get dressed, it's usually going to church. And every time I go to church, you know, I usually cry. So there's no point in me doing eyeliner and mascara most of the time. So now you saw, now if you want to pause the video, go back to how I was in the beginning. You can see that it's like a whole transformation. Okay, now I'm going to have to stop for a minute because I did not bring any lipsticks out. And I really don't like the glosses that come with the kit. Because they just, it's like just like a lip tint that you got from Avon. It's not very lipsticky. It's more glossy. So, see, so much better. And I will be back, y'all. Hang around. Hey everybody. This is now hours later after the whole makeup tutorial, and I had to cut a couple parts out. It was 1 hour and 5 minutes long, and that is way too long. So I do put eyebrow shadow on my eyebrows, or shadow on my eyebrows, just to make them pop out just a little bit more, because I have issues with that. So if you need a tutorial on that, let me know. I did a whole lipstick section as well, but because, again, it was too long, I'll have to do a part 2 with just the lipsticks. But here's just a little hint before the next tutorial. If you have little, small, like, kind of thin lips, they're not big and voluptuous, remember that a matte, which is a flat color, will look better on you than a gloss, a shimmery gloss, a sparkly gloss, anything else. Just a regular flat color, like this shirt. It's just purple. There's no shimmer to it. There's no extra oohs and ahs to it. It's just purple. Let me see, like this. Like these colors, even though there might be some polka dots, it's just a flat color. So make sure that when you do lipsticks, ladies, if you have little thin lips, not big, nice, juicy lips, I guess I would say, remember to do the flat color with it, because, ladies, if you're my age and you've seen the movie The First Wives Club with Goldie Hawn, and her lips are kind of like this, and she's got, you know, she got big lips, and they're all sparkly and everything, it just doesn't look good. So that'll kind of make your lips look like that. And if you don't know what that is, look up The First Wives Club, Goldie Hawn, lips, whatever, and then you will see exactly why women with thin lips shouldn't put their sparkle gloss on, sparkle anything on. So just make sure that you get a flat one. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to do a nail polish tutorial very soon, within the next week, somewhere, something like that. I am going to do a part B to this, and that's going to be lipsticks, but not for the next couple days, because tomorrow I got church, and then after I rest, and then probably maybe Monday, depending on what I'm doing, maybe Monday afternoon, I'll do that. So yes, it was just so nice to do this for everybody. now, hopefully. And remember, for the young ladies that have the acne and or facial issues, like dark spots, like kind of sores or whatever, you don't want to put on any liquid foundation. You don't want to put on any liquid concealer or anything like that. You just want to put on the Bare Minerals, that sheer cover, that that powder foundation for your face. So that way, also, I mean, you can cover everything up if you want by those liquid items. However, you have to think for your skin first before beauty. And if you're going to be causing your skin to break out more because of those things that you're putting on your face, then it's probably best to not do that and just use the very light powder foundation. So yeah. Gotta go, guys. I thank you so much, and I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Okay? If you want me to do any other tutorials, just let me know. Thanks. Bye.